got royalty inside my DNA. I got cannabis, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. 死んだ天性
Hi again with Twist-san. This time I will discuss the anime Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer. You must be familiar with Muzan. Yes, Muzan is the demon lord as well as the ancestor of the demons. I will discuss the history of Muzan and where he came from, so if you are curious, watch this video to the end. Kibutsuji Muzan was born about 1000 years ago before the Tanjiro era. When he was in his mother's womb, Muzan was told he was alive or dead because Muzan's heart had stopped. When he was born, Muzan was declared dead because there was no pulse. When he was about to be cremated, suddenly Muzan cried. When he grew up, Muzan was declared to have a rare disease and he would not be able to live much longer. Once there was a generous doctor who turned Muzan into a demon. Muzan was angry that he would not live much longer than 20 years due to his worsening illness, even though he had suffered so much just to live a little longer. So he killed the doctor. But after killing him, he realized that the medicine the doctor had given him had made him stronger. He had acquired a strong body, but he could not walk in the sun. Angered by this, he tried to make medicine, but he did not have the blue spider lily flower that was used to make the medicine. He searched and searched and searched for the blue spider lily flower, but he found nothing. The only person who knew where it was the doctor he had killed. Muzan wanted a perfect immortal body, and his goal from then on was to live without the fear of death and become truly immortal. He plans to achieve this in two ways: finding the blue spider lily or creating more demons. With the hope that one day the demons he created would be able to conquer their weakness from the sun's rays. Then a few years later, Muzan met with Tamayo, who begged to cure his illness. Seeing this, Muzan turned Tamayo into a demon who then went on a rampage and massacred his own family. Muzan then makes Tamayo a demon who always accompanies him. At the same time period, Muzan also met with Michikatsu Tsujikuni, who is Yorichi's older brother. Michikatsu is a demon slayer and user of the moon-breathing technique. Michikatsu is afraid of death and wants immortality and power. Asked Muzan to make him a devil. After becoming the upper moon demon, he changed his name to Kokoshibo. Long story short, after that Muzan and Tamayo met Yorichi. Yorichi is the first demon hunter who is the owner of the breath of the sun. Yorichi finds out that it was Muzan who turned his brother into a demon. Finally, there was a fight between Yorichi against Muzan. At that moment, Yorichi felt scared for the first time in his life. Yorichi also realizes that Muzan has internal organs consisting of 7 hearts and 5 brains that give him strength. Yorichi, after releasing his 13 techniques in succession, Yorichi is able to destroy most of Muzan's vital organs and make him shattered helplessly. The cornered Muzan then blew himself up into 1,800 lumps of flesh. Although Yorichi managed to cut 1,500 of them, they survived with another 300 lumps of meat remaining. Since then, Muzan has become more alert and cautious in dealing with possible sun-breathing users, who are identified with the pair of Hanafuda earrings they usually wear. Hundreds of years later, Muzan found the Kamadu family, who was the inheritors of the sun-breathing technique, when Tanjiro was away in town. Muzan attacks his family and starts injecting them with his blood, hoping he can create a demon that can withstand the sun, but he was disappointed when Tanjiro's family died from his blood poison. It turns out that Nezuko survived and then turned into a demon. Nezuko later becomes a demon who can survive the sun. In the city of Asakusa, Muzan first met Tanjiro, who at that time recognized the scent of his body. That meeting made Muzan remember his memories against Yorichi, because he saw Tanjiro's Hanafuda earrings. Muzan orders Susumaru and Yaiba to kill Tanjiro. But they can all be defeated by Tanjiro and his friends. Muzan knows that if Ryu is defeated by Tanjiro, he is very angry and really wants to kill Tanjiro. At that moment Muzan dispersed and killed the members of the underworld demon. Muzan disguises himself as a child named Toshikuni and pretends to have a skin condition that prevents him from being exposed to the sun after Akaza killed Rengoku. Then Akaza reported and told Muzan, who was still disguised as Toshikuni, about his victory. However, Muzan is displeased with Hashira Rengoku's death, and Muzan shows his anger that Akaza let all the other demon slayers escape. Muzan also scolded him for not finding out more information about the blue spider lily. After the attack on the village, the swordsman Muzan could feel and see through the ghost that Nezuko was able to become a demon who survived the sun. Muzan, who knows this, he gets very excited and decides to get Nezuko and intends to eat him. After the ghost died, Muzan then appointed Neikime as the 4th-ranked top moon demon and made him stronger. With Neikime's help, Muzan tries to find Nezuko and the demon hunters. In the end, Muzan managed to find Abuyashiki Kagaya's house, which was the headquarters of the demon hunters. This is where the final battle takes place. In the end, Muzan was defeated by Tanjiro and the Hashiras and the help of Inosuke and Zenitsu. After Tanjiro was unconscious due to Muzan's attack and poisoned his left eye. Tanjiro got a dream from his ancestors. Tanjiro got back up and then cut off Muzan's hand. Tanjiro remembers the shape of the sun's breathing that he saw during his dream and also the advice of his father. He realized that the forms had to be used sequentially, one after the other, which would lead to the 13th form. Tanjiro finally managed to defeat Muzan, and Tanjiro was able to awaken the power of his sword until it lit up. Muzan began to burn more and more from the sun, then turns to ashes, although in Tanjiro's subconscious, Muzan is still trying to turn him into the new demon lord. But Tanjiro managed to beat Muzan in his subconscious because Tanjiro's belief was strong. In the end, the demon lord, who was once invincible, finally died. That's the story of Kibutsuji Muzan, the Demon King. Thank you for watching this video. Until it's finished, see you in the next video.